No, no, no.
That, my friend, was pre-COVID and pre-Me Too movement.
I mean, get your lips ripped off your face. No, like no, you kiss me on the lips. Who was that guy? I mean, I know I should know his
Chuck
name.
Woolery?
What's
No,
his
that's
name?
not Chuck Woolery. What the heck is his name again? And can you imagine
I
Steve
need to go
Harvey nowadays doing that?
with those big old lips. Ugh. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that I reckon that I respect on there was Marla Gibbs, who
Mm-hmm.
was Florence, who was played the maid in the Jeffersons, and the star of 227. She was
Correct.
like, "No, baby, no, baby, She was like, mm. And then he still slobbered all over her cheek and her hand.
She wasn't having it. Good for her. Mm-mm. But I heard that he was.
Ew.
I read that the host back then was very special with the ladies. Now I can see why.
He didn't hide it though.
No, he did not. I love it. Pre-COVID,
That is
pre-Me
the
Too. I hope you're doing well this week. I have did my best to work out the technical issues, the audio, and I'm trying some new stuff
okay.
as well. You're looking sharp and
Okay.
crisp. I guess you guys must have paid your internet bill. So,
No, no, we didn't.
okay, so you could blame any lag on you and Comcast. Good. Now,
I blame it on you.
Miss Najia, did you get your income tax, your $1,200 stimulus money?
I did not. I didn't get a thing.
I can understand why, because you and I were both in two different income bracket from the rest of the minions out there. But the but the minions wasted no time taking their income tax stimulus money out and about.
Somebody
She
get
was
this nigga.
Wow.
happy.
Look at the nigga. Look at the nigga. Look at the nigga. Look at the
Ah,
nigga.
So she's so her ass is happy. Literally.
Get
I
this
don't know if
nigga.
she realized
Look at
that
the
that's
nigga.
just a
Look at the nigga.
one-time payment, but she's en route
Ah.
for a big surprise. And she was not the only one. A lot of people decided to take time out to make some physical adjustments. So just so you could get the full impact of this, I'm gonna obscure my face for the next like 30 seconds, okay? As
Why did you what? Ugh. Why do I have to be on camera with this? Is
because
that a behind? Is that a bottom?
yes, yes,
Is she
payable.
alive?
She's alive and payable in thanks in part to the $1,200 stimulus money that she received. She was able to
So
finally get her butt repaired. I don't know if that's Nicki Minaj's ass or not, but I'm sure it was well worth the wait.
oh
You act like
God.
you ain't never seen fluid being squeezed out of a booty before.
I can honestly say I've never seen orange, green, and clearish and murky liquid being pushed out of a human behind before of an alive person. I've never seen that.
I guess you are not of the kinky sex persuasion, but
No, no, not like that. Not yeah. That's way out of my league.
well, one person who did not receive the stimulus money but wished that he would have gotten the stimulus money because he would have needed to replace the TVs he broke. He found out that he was not entitled to the money.
Did he just? Oh wait.
Not
Oh,
one TV. Well, at
is
that
it
point,
a table?
no, it's a TV,
Oh, then
a flat screen,
okay. So that was a flat screen, a table, and a person that he threw.
and another TV. Not one TV, but two TVs. Needless to say, I guess it's safe to assume well we know that $1,200 in that household will finally go to when it finally reaches the bank accounts.
His bail and him getting his teeth fixed because he wouldn't do that in my house and leave with the same teeth he came with.
What would you spend that money with if you had it? If you got it, that free money.
So if I just got an extra 1,200, I don't know. I probably would invest it in Facebook ads for my business or something. I would just literally dump it all there.
On Facebook. Ads.
Yeah,
For
yeah. I
your
probably
business.
send it all on Facebook.
So here you are on this world famous freak nasty webcast, and you decide to spend your money on Facebook, but not on buy ads on our show. Yeah, loyalty for you.
Okay, I'll do half with my business and then half with our show. How about that?
Nyek, 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 nyek. So a lot of people kept on asking, why is it that you're not calling it Freaky Friday Radio or radio? Well, first off, we're not in radio. We're not on the radio. The media broadcast landscape has changed. Okay, not only are we on the
Okay.
internet, on YouTube, we have a website and everything. So I just call it the Freak Nasty Webcast. Okay, because we're beyond radio at
Okay.
this point. You know, so that is why I take great homage in creating the website, the freaknastywebcast.com website that I did. So that is why it's not radio. I
Mm.
am taking it one step further. I'm about to hire a publicist to, market this. Yes.
Oh Lord. Who?
Listen, my mama
Who?
called and
What?
said she
Who?
got part of her stimulus money. So I'm going to use that to
Oh,
hire myself a publicist. That's an investment
oh
worth
God.
having. Yes.
I'm so curious as to see who you're gonna find to publicize this amazing media vehicle the way that it needs to be pushed out to the world.
Listen, I'm gonna find somebody. Okay, I'm putting out the fielders right now to holler at your boy. Okay, dokie. Because
Okay.
we got a lot of great stuff happening. Because I was sleepless the other night, and I was on Facebook, and Facebook kept for some reason they keep shooting, um, they keep pushing all these B-rated celebrities and stuff that I need to become friends with. People like the sexy Kim Coles, you know, or Erica Alexandra
Okay.
from Living Singles. I was like, yeah, baby.
Yeah, I saw my suggestions. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them going around. And I was like, well, if I had a publicist, they could reach out on our behalf and try to get them on the show for future webcasts. Why not? They ain't doing nothing.
Right. Right.
We
Yeah. Right now, everybody's free.
we ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying. But so we're gonna tackle a lot of stories today. So we have an action-packed show. One of the things that occurred was this Wuhan virus. I'm definitely calling it the Wuhan virus now, only because of the fact that them Chinese motherfuckers, they don't like us black folks over here. Okay, look at what they did to a woman that was shopping in China the other day.
Only us? Only
他
us?
They were not allowed inside of the shopping
所以说我们就是在这个交流上，
No.
你
center
可以听得到。
We're not
because
allowed.
they're African people,
Yeah, yeah, just finish.
所以说这个
Brown skinned people in China.
这个是我
Chinese government says black people are not welcome because they are the cause of the coronavirus.
Oh my
Oh
god, this is
God.
really, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. Really.
So what was the Caucasian woman doing?
I don't know. She ain't had no problem, but I was so furious, Naja. Furious when I saw that damn video. I walked outside my house, no mask on, no gloves on, walked straight to the Chinese restaurant, banged on the damn gate because they were not open.
Because they weren't open. Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing so many videos like that one. Like even at the McDonald's, they were like, "Hey, sorry, no African people allowed." And it's amazing because the Chinese government has bought a whole bunch of land in Africa and they run a whole lot of stuff over there. So, my thing is, I mean, the Chinese and African Americans especially, we haven't had the best relationship throughout history.
No.
We use a lot of their services. We rely on a lot of their services. And there's no way that we can really get a foot in the door. I remember I tried to open up a beauty supply about 10 years ago. My Korean friend told me, he was like, once they realize you're black, the suppliers in my country and the factories over there, they will never sell to you.
Really?
I was like, and this was 10 years ago. Yeah. And so I did end up doing a deal with him, but he had to be my spokesperson. He was the one calling for me. So I would give him the money and he had to order the hair, order the product, communicate with them.
So you
Even though they spoke perfect English, they just would not communicate with me because I was a black person. And by the way, black women's hair, beauty products is $1 billion a year industry.
well let me
And we probably 5% of that wealth.
So what about if you include the Chinese food we eat a lot? That's probably another like 15%.
I don't eat that. I don't eat that, and I discourage anybody from eating that. By the way, this hair right here, it came from a black-owned beauty supply store here in Texas. I drove 38 miles to support a black-owned beauty supply because I'm so proud of that sister for doing what I couldn't do.
What, braid hair?
No, she actually found a way to get a supplier to ship to her store to sell to consumers.
Now, is that
Some
synthetic hair or is that horse hair?
This is actually synthetic hair.
And the horse hair is better than synthetic hair. It's natural. More keep with the natural equation of balance of
That is
life.
what you're saying. You are not stupid, but what you are saying is stupid
How you figure?
because you don't know what you're talking about. You
So
have
what? But it
not an
sounded
ounce of
good.
hair on your head. Oh, okay. Next topic. God, why do I do this to myself every week? Why?
I don't know.
Oprah, call me. Oprah, please call me, girl. I'm just
Speaking
waiting.
of Oprah, are you familiar with these two knuckleheads?
Dr. Phil, and is that Dr. Oz?
Yes.
Okay, I like Dr.
You
Oz.
like Dr. Oz, Naja?
I look at his eyebrows in this picture. He just looks so excited. It's kind of evil though. Like he looks like
You
I'm just so excited to kill
you know
you.
why he's evil? You know why he's so excited to kill you, Naja?
Why is he excited to kill me?
250 people a year die from poverty. And the poverty line is getting such that more and more people are going to fall below that because the economy is crashing around us. And they're doing that because people are dying from the coronavirus. I get that. But look, the fact of the matter is we have people dying. 45,000 people a year die from automobile accidents, 480,000 from cigarettes, 360,000 a year from swimming pools, but we don't shut the country down for that. But yet we're doing it for this, and the fallout is going to last for years because people's lives are being destroyed.
He's okay with us dying to get the economy back up and roaring.
Kind of like his homeboy did last week.
Yes.
He told us to vote for him before we die.
And that is why I love the internet because they were not having any of it. Okay, one says the only reason why Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz have a platform is because of the clout they got from Oprah. They are now using that good faith to endanger lives on Fox News during a pandemic. Oprah has clearly denounced them, has to clearly denounce them, otherwise her silence will be viewed and used as approval. And Tuxedo Mask wrote, if Oprah felt that an author lying his way into her book club deserved to be publicly called out, then it's fair to say that fake doctors endangering kids in her name should be as well too.
And that's crazy because the dude got a doctorate degree from somewhere. I just don't know where. Somewhere in Texas, as a matter of fact.
But this
Yeah.
one this was my favorite one right here. It goes, my friend caught an auto accident. Didn't know he had it. Brought it to work, and the receptionist caught it. 3 days later, she got ill. They sent everyone home, but it was too late. 70 people at his job caught the auto accident from her, and 10 ended up in an ICU on ventilators.
Oh my God. Why? What is
He's
this?
using Dr. Phil's example against him. So the biggest, no, the second biggest story of the week, Najee, came from Miss Stephanie Freeman's, I believe, and her boyfriend.
Hey, today we're making.
Niggas.
Niggers.
First we have.
No.
Yeah.
I told myself I wasn't going to watch this.
Next we have. Don't have a
They
dad.
poured
Okay.
water on.
Yeah.
Don't have a.
And
have
then
a
we
daddy.
have. Eat watermelon and fried
Okay.
chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
that's yeah.
Because everyone needs two
Next
parents
one's,
to
make good choices.
get here.
Let's see.
Make
Well,
bad choices.
What does that
there's
say?
Nothing there. Next we have.
Well, clearly they're
Oh,
the ones
people?
sharing their racism on the internet.
Yeah, they do that.
So that's not true.
Last
We don't
one
only
is-
make bad choices.
Go to jail.
What does that say?
Go to jail.
Yeah.
Well, that video did not sit well with the internet. The schools, their
No.
jobs, the faculties.
Yeah, yes. They make bad choices. They're gonna go to jail, and they clearly don't have daddies. Their daddies would have told them not to
I
do
mean, they
that.
didn't create no crime, but outside of ignorance. But here she is saying, "I'm sorry, you guys ruined my fucking life. I'm no longer going to my dream college. My boyfriend and I now have no future." Well, welcome to how it feels to be a nigga.
Hey guys, welcome to African. Welcome to Blackness. Look, join us down here.
Now you know how we feel.
Oh my God, your opportunity to go to college has been ruined. Oh no, that sounds familiar. That's why we have historically black colleges and universities because we weren't let in college. Oh, and you can't really get your dream job that you want. Guess what? Guess how many of us have been turned over from working jobs that we rightfully deserve? We're known to be the last hired and the first fired. So welcome. What's her name? Stephanie?
Stephanie
I could go
Freeman,
on
I
all day,
believe
girl.
her name is.
Welcome, Stephanie. Now you get to
Femens.
see what it feels like. Whatever her name is.
Welcome to being black, Steph. Now,
Hey, girl.
our last outrage, you gotta save the best for last. You know, last
Oh,
Saturday
look.
there was a face-off between Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Oh,
I was wondering why it
oh.
was trending on my timeline, so I went, and even though I don't have IG, I managed to see what they were doing, and I happened to catch Miss Naja the best 40 seconds of the Teddy Riley versus Babyface on Instagram Live. Here we go.
Right behind me. Stand by. Roll it up. Yep.
Yo, 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 yo.
Wait a second. It's too much history. Stop the sound for a second.
Too much what?
Too much history going on. Yeah.
This was so cringeworthy.
An hour's worth of it too. And he gonna through the crip sign. Watch, he gonna turn around and do that crip sign thing. Whatever.
Dude, that was a. So I did tune in. I was one of those people that tuned in. And at the beginning, at its highest, I think it had reached like 440,000 people. Within 12 minutes of the technical difficulties, 100,000 people had left. So that shows y'all. No, people don't care who you are. If you unless you like Obama or something. Yeah, I'll sit through an hour of his technical difficulties. But anybody else, we're not sticking around for
And
that.
he had a whole
We're
crew
not.
with him. A whole crew there. A whole crew.
Why? Like why? It's and how many people did Babyface have in his
Zero.
entourage? Babyface just came with his phone. He turned on his phone. He sat in his home studio in his PJs. I'm sure he had on pajama pants because he was gonna go right to bed when he finished playing with us and Teddy Riley. And he kept it simple. He was just gonna play his records, sing his songs. But no, Teddy Riley got to have a whole
But you
band.
gotta understand something. He's a perfectionist and an artist such as I and you sometimes. You know, you just want to like put on a show. You know, the whole orchestra set, the whole DJ set, the whole 9 yards, Naja. And oh gosh, let me best explain it to you. Gotta do the whole DJ thing. See? Choo, 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 choo. Are we on? Is this thing on?
We're on,
Choo, choo,
yes,
choo.
yes, it's on.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit your oh
No,
God. So I'm baby. I'm
like my
babyface.
pajamas.
I just my only prayer is that they're clean. I know that's just you've lowered my expectations a lot over these past 11 years
Naja,
of
let's
doing
keep it real,
this show.
Naja.
I just
Let's keep it real. You're quarantined at home. You're not going outside. You're not going to have no meetings. You're not going to no office. You're not going outside, period. Why must you do laundry? Why must you change drawers? Why must you shower? Why must you bathe? Why must you even brush your damn teeth? You ain't got nobody to
I
impress.
mean, what?
We ain't got nobody to impress.
My husband, I'm in a house right now with four other people. I can't like we have to wash clothes. We don't want to stink, and like you have to look. You got me touched on. You gotta bathe every day. We lose skin cells, right? Don't the skin cells die and they flake off? Like we have
Exactly.
to
If it
bathe.
flakes off, so
You
why
need
you
to be
need to shower for? It's gonna fall off anyway. Common sense.
please. No. What about smelling? What about stay and smelling good?
Listen, if four of you are in the house together and you're funky, then
There's five.
if five of you are in the house together and you're funky because you're not bathing, you're not washing clothes, you're not changing clothes, you're not showering, then the funk that you guys emulate would be the new smell of the house. So it'll be baked in.
So you say become normal.
Listen, you gotta think of the environment, Naja.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Why bathe?
Oh my
Why?
God. Yeah. I mean, because you smell better. Even if you just use just water and light soap, you just smell better.
Naja, when was the
You
last time you
feel
put
better
on
because you
makeup?
feel clean. I put on a little bit of mascara yesterday, and then last week I had to do heavy makeup because I did like a video series. So
Again, last week. Today, you put a little bit of mascara. Who you trying to impress? Your husband that you've been married to? He already seen you.
people on the internet,
People on the internet.
no people on the internet.
Let me tell you something. One of the things I have come to appreciate from this lockdown is the lack of selfies that these girls are posting these days. They can't-
I know everybody's. Look, look at right here. Look at this. You see all this
oh
gray hair that's growing out? Oh my
gosh.
God! Bring the camera. You see that?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna die.
You're telling too much on
I
yourself
know.
right
Look at
now.
that. I know. I've let myself
Before you
go.
know it, I'll be
I have nothing else. It's like,
before you know next week when I dial you into the show, I'll be seeing Cecily Tyson on the screen.
exactly. You will be.
Oh gosh. Oh, you have anything you want to say to everybody before we right up out of here?
No, I just want you guys to keep on keeping on. It looks like the world is trying to open back up right now. They're doing it to profit. They are doing that for money. Please don't get sucked into becoming a consumer again and go out there and get yourself sick. We've not seen the last wave of this pandemic. Just like China, who invented this disease, so the internet says they canceled it, they opened everything back up. Guess what? Now they have a second wave of corona hitting a lot of people. So stay in, don't fall into the hype. The government, and they're opening back up because they need money. Everywhere is going bankrupt. They put out a $349 billion loan for businesses. All that money was used up in 2 weeks. So that means there's no more money. So they need you to be back outside, getting yourself sick, circulating dollars back into the
Yeah,
economy.
but if they
Don't
if they
fall for it.
if they get
Protect yourself.
themselves sick, then they die. Then what's the point? The businesses won't have any consumers
Well,
to buy
exactly.
nothing.
Exactly. But one thing they know is as soon as they open stuff back up, they're counting on us to get back in the streets and start to consume so we can circulate more money into the United States economy. I'm sorry, but like,
No, I agree with you a
my health
thousand
is far
percent.
more.
I agree with you 1,000%. But you saw what they did with the little $1,200 they got the other day. They went got butt implants and and went to the supermarket and
Well,
shopped like a thought.
maybe
So could you imagine?
no.
Well, I'm gonna write
They
out,
were probably.
huh?
I said they were probably practicing social distancing when they went and got those butt implants. So,
One thing I want to say before we get out here on that social distancing thing, because Florida they just opened up some of the beaches and stuff, right? And I've seen people
oh my
flocking to the
God.
beach. Now, mind you, a lot of them thinking probably, well, if I stay 6 feet away from the next person, I'll be good. A lot of them thinking if I get into the water, it's not gonna hurt me, so ain't no big deal. My thing is, what's gonna happen? Because we don't know nothing about this disease. Okay, it said it could stay on metal surfaces
Yep.
for up to 7 days. Aerosols, the whole 9 yard, right? What would happen
Right.
if next week they discover that if you had corona and you're walking barefoot on the sand on the beach and it's able to stay on that dirt and that sand for up to 2 weeks, or maybe in the water a lot longer. Here you come, walking, jogging up and down the beach barefoot, swimming in in the ocean, whatnot, and boom,
Right.
you caught the corona because why? Your ass wants to go to the beach. I'm just saying.
That's just another wave of the disease spreading.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well,
I just I pray that we're all safe from it and that we use our good sense. And even and I pray that those that we come in contact with use good sense, because you could be social distancing for the past 2 months and come in contact with one of your crazy family members that doesn't believe it's real, who is an asymptomatic carrier, and boom, you got it. You're sick, you're dead. So I pray for everybody that is being careful and for those that are not.
and I'll tell you one thing. I used to, make a light of this corona thing in the beginning, but the minute you start hearing people that you know has it, the minute you start hearing from people that you know that
Yeah,
had it and died, it becomes a little more serious and less funny as time goes on.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because we live in New York City, so I'm seeing RIP all up and down my timeline. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've changed how I look at this thing. I'm not playing
And
games.
I'm for real though. My wife sometimes she work as a home attendant, right, home care aide or whatnot. She goes to these old folks' homes and
Yeah.
whatnot. And every time she comes home, I start a new quarantine with her, a new 15-day quarantine with her. So far, I have not seen her, not been in the bedroom, not seen the kitty cat in 5 weeks. She keeps working, she keeps getting quarantined. And I keep our Pornhub account
So
active.
okay. Oh my God. So because you are a wealthy man, why don't you just tell her she doesn't need to work right now?
Because I don't want to be part of the divorce statistics that, stuck at home with the wife, quarantine, and realizing, like, this woman, we get on my motherfucking nerves. I can't stand to be. No, this is a
Well, you know
perfect balance.
No, wait. So you'd rather her go out into the field and risk getting corona and quarantine away from her than say, I'm just going to be home with her all day and divorce.
Listen, the sacrifices we must make for our loved ones.
God, you are
Think
an
about it.
animal. You just want
Naja, what
you
happened
are an animal.
after the one who things was lifted?
I think the divorce rate went up
Exactly.
17% in Wuhan.
Exactly. Once
They didn't.
once the Wu Tang thing was lifted, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
Was a Wu Tang? Yeah, Wu Tang. The divorce rate did go up in Wu Tang. So
I'm not trying to be part of that statistics, okay? Thank you.
yeah,
For
yeah,
better or for worse, that's hey,
exactly.
until she stopped working for a good 3 weeks straight, and I know she's good, then we're good. Until then, keep your ass in the other wing of the house. I'm sorry.
Ah,
And Naja,
oh my God.
I have multiple homes, okay? And I was seriously, I swear to God in my life, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to my cousins about this. I said to them, we need to put our money and buy a house in a wood somewhere, in a wooded area somewhere, like um,
Yeah,
so when moments like these happen, we could just like drive to it. West Virginia, I
I agree.
don't care. Have a plot of land where we could grow our own food, etc. And just wait the shit out.
I listen. I always say I tell my husband when we're done with New York, I want to go and move to a farm and grow our own fruits and vegetables and just live off the land, and get away from all of the madness.
As we end the
Yeah.
show, we're gonna write out with my best Teddy Riley and Babyface spoof ever that I've seen on the internets. I did not make it. I'm mad, but that's quite all right. Give credit where credit is due, and I will let you the honor of watching it while I fade to black. So till next time, everybody, share, like, and subscribe to this video. Here we go.
What about if I use this mic? Can y'all still hear me? Can you? Oh no, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can they hear us? Babyface, we're gonna have to stop the live and bring it back. We're having some technical issues here. We're gonna stop the live. Is it off? What am I paying y'all for, huh? It's 17 people over here. Get it together. I'm looking in the comments now. My Ring app keep going off. Everybody keep coming over here. Like, get it together, man.
That's plenty loud enough, I can hear.
Yep. Tripping over cords.
Plenty loud enough, I can hear.
Who is that Armando anyway? What? Hey, we the background dancers that Teddy Riley.
Hey man, the live is over, man. Get out.